So friends, the 13th August market is over, and here we have the chart in front of us. So I hope you all had drawn that 9 lines on the chart, the uh, 4 lines of resistance, then 4 lines of support, and the central pivot. So actually, yesterday the levels that I gave, here I had one central pivot, then R1, R2, R3, R4, and then S1. There was a range, actually 2 lines are there. Okay, so there was a range for S1 in which it was supposed to move, and then we had S2, S3 and S4. So how the market behaved today, just you can see it had started just from the pivot point. See, there was no gap up, no gap down, nothing was there. But yeah, from the it started right away from the point it left yesterday. Actually, it started from the pivot. Okay, so it started from the pivot. Then it was bouncing back and forth from the S1, and then it managed to cross the S1, and for some time it just traveled between the S2 and S1. If you can remember the pattern that I told previously, that it can happen that it will hover for some time between S1 and S2. So that actually that has happened today. If you can see this this time, this range, you can see that it was basically going towards the back and forth from S1 and S2. It was just going here and there, and then it managed to cross the support 2. Okay, support 2, this is the breakout point. Actually, this support 2, this is the breakout point, so it has a lower breakout, and from that breakout point it reached the S3. That is our first target, first main target. Actually, it is not the first target, other intermediate targets are there, but the first main target is your S3, and it managed to reach over S3, and finally it managed to reach even S4, and it went even beyond to that level. I have not mentioned in the list, but that level is with me. It reached that level also. So actually this is the way the market moved today. And if you have these guidelines, these lines, actually this support and resistance lines, actually it will be very easy for you to trade, to make decision when to enter and which position, what type of a position you should take, whether you have to go for a C or you have to go for a P. That you can make out very easily. So now what we will see, what will be the levels for the 14th of August. Okay. So friends, now let us see what will be the levels of support and resistance for 14th of August 2024. So let us see what will happen tomorrow. So now, as we can see, because there is a huge downward movement, so the pivot has also came down. Now the pivot is at 49989. Okay, and then the first support is at 49575, and below that the breakout support, that is S2, is at 49386. Then S3, S4 is at 49159 and 49011. Similarly, the resistance, as you can see, there is now the distance, the difference between central pivot and the first resistance, it has become very narrow. So it is now at R1 is now at 50081. Then there is a somewhat greater gap between R1 and R2, which is at 50264, and then R3, R4 are at 50570 and 50665. So what I recommend that today only, after seeing the video only, just you can draw these 9 lines on your chart. So this will be helpful for you. This will guide you throughout your trading session. And the minor resistance and supports, like this one 50476, or maybe this one 49842, or any of the minor resistance which are not encircled or have been highlighted, that you can plot later on as the markets, as you can see the movement of the markets at that point only. You can just add it. Okay friends, let us see. Tomorrow we'll analyze what happened in the markets tomorrow. After that we'll do our analysis. So for that time, goodbye friends. Do subscribe the channel, and if you like the video then put a like.